Remove all jewelry before washing hands. Wet hands using running water. Place liquid soap in hand. Circulate using rotational movements, interlace fingers, and repeat switching hands. Wash back of fingers, rotating them in the palms. Wash fingertips, rotating them in palms. Wash thumbs using rotational movements. Thoroughly wash hands down to the wrists. Rinse hands. Dry with clean tissue. Turn off tap using tissue. Use tissue to open door and discard in bin. A simple act can make a huge difference. Stop the spread of viral infections, including the flu and COVID-19, by practicing proper hand washing. This is a message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment. Stop the spread of viral infections, including the flu and COVID-19, by practicing proper hand washing. Follow these simple steps. Remove all jewelry before washing hands. Wet hands using running water. Place liquid soap in hand. Circulate using rotational movements, interlace fingers, and repeat switching hands. Wash back of fingers, rotating them in the palms. Wash fingertips, rotating them in palms. Wash thumbs using rotational movements. Thoroughly wash hands down to the wrists. Rinse hands. Dry with clean tissue. Turn off tap using tissue. Use tissue to open door and discard in bin. A simple act can make a huge difference. Stop the spread of viral infections, including the flu and COVID-19, by practicing proper hand washing. This is a message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment.
Be a part of the virtual launch, as the DRIP platform outlines its plans to send supplies to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tune in this Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time.
Just know we appreciate you.
Live on VC3.
Pleasant good afternoon to all distinguished guests. To those on the panel, good afternoon, and a special good afternoon to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My name is Chandel Duriggs, and I'll be your host for this afternoon meeting on the launch of this dynamic platform called SVG Drip. To start us off on what Drip is and why we are here, I will open the floor to the coordinator, Cheryl-Ann Mason. After she starts us off, we'll speak with Ambassador Luann Gilchrist, then Dr. Davey in St. Vincent, and our various partners in DRIP. Cheryl-Ann, please take the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Shandy, and good afternoon. Good evening to the folks in the UK. I am Cheryl-Ann Mason, the chair of the SVG Diaspora Committee of New York, and also a proud team member of SVG Drip, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Disaster Relief Initiative platform. SVG Drip is a simple yet powerful concept. It is a dynamic platform that will leverage the power of the virtual space to bring together Vincentians around the world to work collectively to achieve a shared vision of assisting the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines before and after a disaster or crisis, such as the one we are currently facing with COVID, dengue, and effusive volcanic eruption. Today, as SVG faces one of its darkest hours, we are coming to you to ask for your support in securing needed PPE for the masses of Vincentians and our dedicated healthcare professionals. SVG Drip is positioned to be a powerful support network of interested individuals and organizations willing to work together to achieve this goal. Over the last month, I have been immensely blessed and humbled to work with some of the most energetic, creative, and patriotic Vincentians here in the diaspora who are committed to building this dynamic global platform. Today, you will hear from some of our current partners. To date, we have connected with Vincentians in the UK, USA, Canada, and the Caribbean. And we look forward to expanding that network in the immediate future because SVG Drip belongs to all Vincentians in the diaspora. That is why today I am so pleased about the launching of our first ever joint relief effort. We are appealing to Vincentians all over the world to support the efforts of our partners in different locations. Additionally, through the use of a purchase link on Amazon, you can safely support the efforts from the comfort of your homes. This link will be posted on the Facebook and Instagram pages of SVG Drip. We encourage you to like and share. We also encourage you to reach out to our identified partners for more information. Let me now take this time to thank you all in advance for your support. Long live the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Drip by drip, we will support our nation. I now turn it over to our ambassador to the United States, Ambassador Luann Gilchrist, to share a few brief remarks.
Thank you, Charlene. Good afternoon and good evening to our partners in the United Kingdom. My name is Luann Gilchrist. I'm the Ambassador of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the High Commissioner to Canada. I bring you greetings from the Embassy and the High Commission and from Consuls General Howie Prince and Fitzhuggins. Welcome to the launch of the SVG Drip. It is an undertaking by a group of dedicated Vincentians in the diaspora, and its aim is to provide support to our beloved country, which, like countries the world over, has been engaged in the fight against COVID-19. This pandemic has touched the lives of millions of people everywhere. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has marshaled its forces and put its resources to good use to ensure that its people are kept informed and know how to protect themselves and others from COVID-19. Recognizing the need to assist their fellow Vincentians at home, Vincentians in the diaspora have joined forces to provide supplies to aid St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the fight against COVID-19. Vincentian diaspora groups in the USA, Canada, the UK, and the Caribbean are being brought together in a concerted effort by SVG Drip to extend their reach for the benefit of their brothers and sisters at home. This afternoon's launch is testimony of the goodwill and generosity of Vincentians in the diaspora and of their abiding love of country. It is also a manifestation of the way in which the pooling of resources, collective expertise, in an atmosphere of cooperation can redound to the benefit of our blessed home country through the provision of personal protective equipment. I thank the diaspora groups and SVG Drip for this show of love, generosity, and support as they undertake this important relief drive to promote good public health in the face of COVID-19. I thank you.
Thank you so much for that presentation. On the ground, we have our lovely Dr. Davy, who will give us a brief insight on why it is important that we support this initiative. Dr. Davy, please begin.
Thank you. Greetings. My name is Dr. Jose Davy. I am an infectious disease specialist and infection control officer at the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital. As healthcare workers, we willingly risk our lives daily to serve the people we love. The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us that infectious diseases are only a corner away. The availability and proper use of personal protective equipment is essential in execution of our duties while keeping us protected. My fellow Vincentians abroad, please join SVG Disaster Relief Initiative platform in their donation drive. We are counting on your generous donations of masks, gowns, gloves, face shields, boots, and shoe covers. We are here for you and your families. Help us to help you. I thank you.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the UK partners representing the SVG National Council, I would ask Ms. Deanna Stapleton to please make her presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, host. A pleasant good evening to viewers in the UK and good afternoon to those in SVG and other regions. My name is Deanna Denise Stapleton. I'm here today on behalf of the National Council of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, UK. It is indeed an honor to join forces with DRIP to address the urgent needs of our people. Together, we can grow from strength to strength. The SVG National Council UK is a collaboration of several groups. We work closely with the High Commissioner, Mr. Senior Lewis, and his team. In 2020, the High Commissioner's mission, along with the various regions, raised $62,000. This assisted school children across SVG in gaining support with school uniforms and school supplies. In 2019, SVG Association Reading hosted 3 teachers here in the UK from the schools of special needs in Kingstown, Georgetown, and Beckway. In the same year, they donated 300 sheets and 300 pillowcases to the public hospitals in SVG. Also in 2020, SVG Reading also donated $3,100, which was divided equally between the 3 schools of special needs in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The list of our efforts here in the UK goes on and on, but unfortunately, time doesn't allow me to mention them all. My fellow Vincentians, we are not easily defeated. We are a blessed people. Let's unite and work as one, for unity is strength, and strength is unity. Together, we can move mountains. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation, Deanna. Now we're going to move over to our Canadian partners. Representing the organization Carry On is Mr. Hayden Jones. Mr. Hayden, please.
Thank you. A special hello to everybody. I am Hayden Jason Jones, Chair of Carry On Disaster Preparedness. Carry On was launched in Toronto in 2019 as a nonprofit organization with the purpose of bringing together our Vincentian community in preparing for and responding to any disaster that may strike St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The acronym Carry On, C-A-R-I-O-N, stands for Conducting Active Relief Impacting Our Nation. Our mission is to take a more proactive stance to mitigate some of the inherent challenges faced when a disaster strikes SVG. We are also committed to assisting our sister nations in the Caribbean should they encounter a disaster. At Carry On, we aim to deliver needed supplies, which should enable families and communities to carry on immediately. We have procured and shipped 40 cots and approximately 1,000 emergency kits, which include items such as water purification sachets, toiletries, solar lights, rice, and canned beans, a combined value of approximately $50,000. Most recently, we have gotten 3,200 KN95 masks. All items have been donated by Global Medic, a disaster relief organization in Toronto that we are aligned with. Carry On functions in solidarity with Council General of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Toronto, Mr. Fitzgerald Huggins. We have representatives from major SVG organizations in Toronto, and we have been recognized by NEMO and have had ongoing discussions with Director Michelle Forbes and her staff since our launch. So I encourage you to support the SVG Diaspora Relief Initiative platform and Carry On. Please visit us at our website at carryon.org, that's CAROION.org, or contact us at 416-889-3293. May God bless our nation.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jones. We'll now pass it over to our USA partners in Florida. Mr. Ivor Deshawn, you have the floor. Please speak.
So good evening, everyone. My name is Ivor Deshawn. I am the Vice President and Chair of the Fundraising Committee here in the beautiful sunny Florida. Our organization is St. Vincent and the Grenadines Central Florida organization. We have been around for about 8 years, and we have raised some in a sum of about $30,000 US, where we have donated to charities in St. Vincent, such as the Marian House, the Guadalupe Girls Home, the Catholic Food Pantry, the Anglican Church Kingstown, the Philly Backpack Initiative, World Pediatric Projects, Second Food Harvest, and the ECGC Foundation in SVG. Our club is also doing a fundraiser next Saturday, a drop mask and food drive, and we are happy to be a part of the SVG Drip. And we were so happy when Kelly and Cheryl called us up to be a part of it, and we pretty much promised our 100% support to the project. The folks in St. Vincent, we are doing our best that we could up here, and we are on board 100%, like I said, and we just want to say, bless, hope everyone's being safe home. Thank you so much for having us on the program. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. We're now going to move it over to our New York partners. Representing New York is Atiba Williams. Atiba, please take the floor.
Greetings. My name is Atiba Williams, Public Relations Officer for the SVG Relief Inc. New York. Although we are based in New York City, Vincentians from all around the USA collaborate with us to send relief supplies to our beloved homeland, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in times of disasters. The SVG Relief Inc. was established in 2013 under the then leadership of Consulate General Mr. Selman Walters. The purpose of our organization is to mobilize the Vincentian community to prepare for and respond to emergencies and disasters in SVG, as well as to establish a disaster relief fund for that purpose. In the past, we have donated to several efforts, which includes in 2013, the Christmas Eve flood, which affected the entire St. Vincent and the Grenadines population. In 2015, we assisted in a fire in New Jersey, which resulted in the death of Vincentian citizens. Also in 2015, we also assisted in a car accident in St. Lucia, which Vincentian citizens were killed also. In November of 2016, the Relief Committee collaborated with the Garifuna organization to assist the community which was affected by a trough system that affected the northern part of our island. September 2017, we partnered with Dominica, which was wiped out by Hurricane Maria. And then in 2018, we partnered with the Bahamas Consulate to help that island also ravaged by another hurricane. The committee is currently focusing on the list of critical items that Nemo indicated are needed for its effective response to 1, COVID-19 pandemic, the dengue fever outbreak, and the ongoing effusive eruption of the Lassa Fray volcano. The SVG Relief Inc. is committed to respond to disasters in SVG, and we are willing to collaborate with all partners who share our passion of our country, including the DRIP platform. A link of how we can be contacted and where donations can be sent is located on this site. So I am therefore asking all to join us in this collaborative effort as we assist our beloved Mother Haruna. Good evening and God bless St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Thank you so much, Atiba. And our final presentation will come from our coordinator, Ms. Cheryl Mason. Cheryl, please take the floor.
Thank you so much, Chandel. I'm sure that the folks that are listening have heard quite a bit from our partners, and I hope that you have been inspired and motivated to support our joint relief effort for the benefit of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Please, we are appealing to you to support our partners. All contact information can be found on our social media platforms, again, on Facebook and Instagram. We encourage you to like, copy, and share widely, and give generously from the kindness of your heart. Our nation needs you. We ask that you keep checking the social media platforms of SVG Drip for updates. We thank you for your generosity. But before I close, I am pleased to share how this powerful SVG Drip initiative is already making an impact on SVG. Through our network in Canada and the USA, and under the guidance of CG Fitzhuggins, we were able to mobilize support to secure 6 pumps for the Medical Diagnostic Center in Georgetown to ensure the center can expand its capacity to care for patients in need of dialysis treatment. There are so many other ways that we can help. But drip by drip, we can help our beloved St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finally, let me thank VC3 for their generosity in supporting and hosting this afternoon's launch, and especially to Zaro, one of the finest production technicians. To all of our speakers today, including Dr. Davey, Ambassador Gilchrist, and all of our partners representing groups in the UK, USA, and Canada, a hearty thank you. To all of our volunteers who have worked many long hours to bring us to this place and who will provide logistic support throughout the duration of this drive, thank you. I would especially like to give a special shout out to Wendy Diamond for all of her research and logistics support. Edward Easy Sounds Coombs for graphical work, Joanne Laguerre for technical support, Kenley Shortness John for your vision and advice, and Chandel Shandy DeRiggs for leading our PR team. Sincerest gratitude to you and the entire team. And finally, a huge thank you to you, my fellow Vincentians, for your support of this SVG Drip joint relief effort. Remember, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Thank you and good afternoon. I now turn it back to you, Shandy, to close us out.
Thank you, everyone. You've heard it all. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you to all the panelists. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in to VC3 Networks as well. Please note at the end of this broadcast on our DRIP page, you will see the list of all the PPE that we need, as well as the flyer, which will be distributed as well on our social media pages, where you can contact your local organization and you too can also help with this initiative. Once again, thank you to everyone and have a pleasant good afternoon.
Shout out to the K-Plus heroes out there. Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah, reaching out to the unsung heroes without fear. We pray that God protect you everywhere. It's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line, risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind, giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line, on the front line. So we take our hats them off, we salute you, each and every one of you, because you go to work for us, please stay at home for you, so that we can see this through. So meanwhile we quarantine and chill, you're holding on a rigorous chill for us to be safe. So I say hooray to all the K-Plus heroes out there. Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah, reaching out to the unsung heroes without fear. We pray that God protect you. Oh yeah, it's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line, risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind, giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line, on the front line. So we thank you for your braveness, your courageousness, performing your noble acts. You do it selfless, helping out the helpless and defenseless. We could go on and on, the stories are endless. You're relentless in the process, going in the storm, wonders to perform, putting yourself in harm's way. So how could we ever repay all the K-Plus heroes out there? Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah, reaching out to the unsung heroes. We pray that God protect you everywhere. It's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line. Risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind. Giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line. On the front line. Yeah. To every nurse, every doctor, every soldier, every essential worker, we salute you. Yeah. Shout out to the K-Plus heroes out there. Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah. Reaching out to the unsung heroes without fear. We pray that God protect you everywhere. It's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line. Risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind. Giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line. On the front line. So we take our hats them off. We salute you, each and every one of you, because you go to work for us. Please stay at home for you, so that we can see this truth. So meanwhile we quarantine and chill. You holding on a rigorous chill for us to be safe. So I say hooray to all the K-Plus heroes out there. Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah. Reaching out to the unsung heroes without fear. We pray that God protect you. Oh yeah. It's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line. Risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind. Giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line. On the front line. So, we thank you for your braveness, your courageousness, performing your noble acts. You do it selfless, helping out the helpless and defenseless. We could go on and on, the stories are endless. You're relentless in the process. Going in the storm, want us to perform, putting yourself in harm's way. So how could we ever repay all the K-Plus heroes out there? Just know we appreciate you. Oh yeah. Reaching out to the unsung heroes without fear. We pray that God protect you everywhere. It's not easy on the front line. You have to put your life on the line. It's sticky on the front line. Risking your life to save mine. And you're working overtime to give us peace of mind. Giving all you got so the pieces align on the front line. On the front line.
Read, learn, grow. The children are the future. Help them read, learn, grow. Early reading is the key, so help them read, learn, grow. Let's show them how much fun it is to read, learn, grow. So parents, you play a part. First and foremost, reading from so young is advantageous. Link with the teachers, working hand in hand is a must. Just 10 minutes of your child reading to you is a plus. Get fun books, make reading priority. When children read, they are able to learn, and the more they learn, the more they grow. So parents help the kids read, learn, grow. Reading is fun, kids have to know. Read, learn, grow. The children are the future. Help them read, learn, grow. So parents, You play a part.
This message is brought to you by the OECS USAID Early Learners Program, funded by United States Agency for International Development. For more information, log on to www.oecs.org/ELP.
Stop the spread of viral infections, including the flu and COVID-19, by practicing proper hand washing. Follow these simple steps. Remove all jewelry before washing hands. Wet hands using running water. Place liquid soap in hand. Circulate using rotational movements, interlace fingers, and repeat switching hands. Wash back of fingers, rotating them in the palms. Wash fingertips, rotating them in palms. Wash thumbs using rotational movements. Thoroughly wash hands down to the wrists. Rinse hands. Dry with clean tissue. Turn off tap using tissue. Use tissue to open door and discard in bin. A simple act can make a huge difference. Stop the spread of viral infections, including the flu and COVID-19, by practicing proper hand washing. This is a message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment.